Alright guys, Forsaken just took another hit, Die of Deaths. Discord was hacked, collabs are being affected, and there's more to talk about. Let's get into it! So, recently a huge hack just happened to a game similar to Forsaken called Die of Death. The owner of the game, Saucefy, got hacked on Discord, which compromised all of his accounts, including his Roblox account. The hacker had access to his entire PC, his location, alternate accounts, and more. An announcement was then made confirming that Saucefy's accounts were compromised, with people being advised to report the server. The hacker was later found to be Airplans, who also needed to be reported for causing all of this havoc. Airplans then used Saucefy's account to promote a scam link to a fake game that would hack your entire PC. They also claimed the Discord server was going under maintenance and told everyone to add them on Discord, which many people warned others not to do, as it would result in losing access to everything. The server ended up being nuked, and a lot of lore and trivia stored there was lost. Some people had read this information on the server, but it has since been revealed that it was backed up in a Google Doc that players currently don't have access to. Because of this, Seophysic announced in the Forsaken Discord for everyone to leave the Die of Death server immediately and not click any links, or their PC could get hacked. Unfortunately, some people did click the link by accident on both PC and mobile, but luckily they did not download the X file that appeared, so they were safe. The hacker was also close to getting access to Saucefy's Roblox account, but Saucefy managed to change the account details before Airplans could access it. As far as we know, nothing related to the game was leaked or sent out. Saucefy has now recovered his accounts, but after everything that happened, there probably won't be another Discord server for some time until things are fully stable again. Just make sure you don't click any suspicious links and always double check who you're talking to, whether they're official and how they act. Hopefully, this doesn't happen again, especially like what happened with Outcome Memories a few months ago. So, with the winter update, we got to new collabs, one of them being the Tower Defense Simulator collab to earn the free Noe Narrator skin. To unlock it, you had to reach level 35 and beat the newest event on hard mode, which is fairly long and difficult. You were also able to play it with other players to complete the mode. Because of this, there has been some hate from people who don't want to play another game just to get a skin, as well as from parts of the TDS community who don't want their characters interacting with the Forsaken fanbase. Some players even claimed they quit TDS because they felt the event was made easier for Forsaken players, although that doesn't really seem to be the case. Others were annoyed that a Pressure collab was reportedly cancelled, only for the new collab to be with Forsaken instead. On top of that, many people brought up Forsaken's shipping problem, using it as another reason for TDS not wanting to interact with Forsaken, especially with complaints about people calling characters twinks. There was also an image going around showing Forsaken, Danny's World, and similar fandoms supposedly being banned from Alter Ego and TDS because people didn't want their Reproslot problem affecting TDS. However, this was likely rage bait and mainly spread by TikTok fans. It turned into Forsaken players complaining about TDS being trash, and a huge clash between both fan bases over the grind required for the skin and not wanting to put in hours to earn it. Are these complaints actually valid? So, one of the creators, Blue Zombiate, who worked on Treadstone John Doe, has given some important information about him. Treadstone John Doe will be the last collab skin from the Battle Bricks for now, with everything for the skin already completed, including unique effects, animations, SFX, and even a chase theme. They may return in the future, things improve, as the Two More team has been uncomfortable with the recent situation surrounding the game, which has caused all new collab skins to be postponed indefinitely. We now have confirmation that you can unlock the skin by obtaining the system deleted badge, and it will never be a shop skin. They also thanked Forsaken for the opportunity to work with them. This post also contained the intro for the Treadstone skin, so expect to see everything released fairly soon, with only the chase theme needing to be finished. I'm glad to see this skin wasn't cancelled, especially after I spent an entire day grinding to reach Chapter 3. 2 more mode just to be ready to unlock it once it comes out. There was this weird figure found in-game that was used by a dev, and it's called the Bygone Noli skin. This skin was found in-game by Void, with it being a much taller version of Noli in a white and black outfit, literally taller than John Doe Aberrant. Some have suggested that it could be a possible Aberrant skin, and many are excited at the idea that a potential Aberrant Noli skin could come, although it probably won't be this specific skin. Others are still annoyed that the devs are doing anything but releasing the Noli milestone skins. However, this skin has been confirmed to be a test skin, used to see how tall the Forsaken team could make a skin using a free model. There was a big post about getting into Forsaken early on and how it's terrible now. Some were reminiscing about the pre-alpha testing in November. Only the 2020 for gens will remember that era. Back then, the game was considered great, but now people are saying it's basically Dandy's World 2, only worse. Many claim the game isn't fun anymore, and that there are more reasons not to play than to stay. There were also comparisons made between how Brew shippers, Dark shippers, and other bad parts of the Dandy's World community behave, but it's guaranteed that Forsaken has it 5 times worse. Others mentioned how they prefer the old fandom, since Forsaken really blew up in popularity between December and January. Some players questioned whether Hitoko has put the game through an identity crisis, but others believe Forsaken is finally returning to its horror roots with creepier milestone skins and darker updates. A few mentioned that the only good thing about the legacy version was the lobby music, since everything else, including balancing, was a mess. Is it actually bad to start getting into Forsaken now? We actually have speedrunners searching up the weird side of Forsaken to see how fast it comes up on TikTok, and it only took 6 seconds to find the sus. Some even suggested searching up Pillar Chase, which at first seems fairly normal and about the actual game, but in reality, it's bait making fun of Forsaken to show they have a better and less weird fandom. Even searching up Forsaken character shows some very disturbing images of bloated. This stuff really needs to be deleted and banned from TikTok. But then, a lot of comments said that people claiming Forsaken isn't bad. It's just the fandom shouldn't talk, saying it's not true that it's only the fandom and not the players. Then again, some of the players, like we saw earlier with the cosplayer, can make the fandom look much worse. Some defended why this only happens to Forsaken compared to other fandoms, saying it's literally because it's Forsaken, but others pointed out it happens in games like Minecraft or Fortnite too. The difference is, when you search those up, you mostly see edits or simple clips, but with the Forsaken fandom, it's just weird. With that, some were saying not even Dandy's World is as bad as this, though that fandom has its own issues too. It's insane that none of this content gets taken down and is still fully running on TikTok. There seriously needs to be a change on the platform. So situations like this might lead to changes for Forsaken. What do you think should be done? Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening it.